So let's say that we have a problem where we have a number of time series events. We'll just call them events. So for example, this event started at a particular time, 1:05, and ended at 1:26. So it had a particular duration. And we have a separate event that we're trying to find, which is denoted here as the diamond, which happened at 2:34. So we're trying to find when this thing occurs with respect to these other events. And let's say you have a whole database of these events. So if I start turning them on, we'll see that I have a large number of these time series events. There could be hundreds of these in any given day where they start and they stop. For example, this could be you're at a weather station and this begins a continuous reading of wind speed when the wind exceeds a certain threshold parameter. So it records continuous wind speed, then it stops, and then it records again, then stops. And the question is, can we find the event that had something in it, a particular event? Maybe it's the peak speed of the day, or maybe it's something else, but the idea is to find a needle in a haystack, because this is the needle, and the haystack are all of these separate events. And if I turn all of them on for this particular day, we can see that we have a stacking of all of these individual discrete events that look like this throughout time, and eventually we find one here that gets colored in orange as the event that was found to contain the point in time that we were interested in. So this is one example of finding an event in a whole series of events, and you can imagine that if you have tens of thousands of these events and you have billions of these events, that the computational load of finding these needles in a gigantic haystack would be very difficult to do. But that's what this problem is finding discrete events, finding the events that occurred such that they were contained within the time frame of that discrete event. So of all of these records that I have here, all of these, only one of them contained the event at 2:34. That's the objective of this entire article. Thanks for listening.